my video number 1 of wealth creation series. So if you haven't watched this video yet, then go first and watch it. I know then you may ask me, hey, what's the emergency to watch this video? Then let me just tell you. In this video, I have told you about the top 3 big misconceptions which people have about wealth creation, which actually leads them to these kind of misconceptions, which actually leads them to heavy loss and so much struggle for more than decades. And if I tell you, doesn't matter how much struggle you do, doesn't matter how much hard work you do, doesn't matter how much dedicated you are towards it, doesn't matter how much hard work you are doing with sweat and blood, but still you will not have your desired results. And if I tell you one more interesting fact, the people who are doing this all struggle, they know that it is their misconception, but still people are following it. Their misconception. Do you know why? Then go and watch that video, also this video. So now let's move forward with this video, and let me just tell you why people struggle. Why people struggle a lot and go to those old heavy losses, and how you can grow your wealth creation journey. So there we move forward with the video number 1 and the tip number 1 of it. So, as I promised you in the previous video, this video, that I will actually gonna tell you everything, like when it comes to misconception which people have and what's the actual answer. And I will also tell you that if you're of this age group, if you're of this experienced people, or if you're a starter, or if you're a beginner, or if you're an advanced person, how you can do it and which one is a better option for you. So I will begin with like it. The number 1 misconception which actually comes here is that short-term investment is the best option. It's actually a secret which actually generates so much money. They just believe it if any friend of them actually told them, or family member told them, or they have seen any ads. And they just believe it like anything without researching it, without knowing much about it, or without studying about it. And they just believe it. Because they're having results sooner. They don't have to work hard. They don't have to do the long-term investment. They're having the short-term. But they are wrong there. Because it's not for them. No, it's not for them. And that's why it doesn't work for them. And they just try so hard. Doesn't matter how much investment they do in that short period of time, but still it doesn't work for them. Do you know why? Because it's for actually the people who are experienced a lot, who are having experience of more than decades, more than 10 years. Why it's for them? Because of the reason. The reason is actually that they are the people who are actually experienced, work totally hard, but still they're not having the salary or the income of their desire. They're having lesser than it. But they want to grow, or they're actually at the medium level, but they want to grow more. Then it's for them. That short-term investment. Then you may ask, okay, why it's for them? Because of the reason they are experienced. And experience give lots of things. And they're experienced. Why? What's the miracle in that experience? Let me just tell you. As the first million is difficult, literally very difficult to hard. Likewise, then other millions become easier and easier and easier. Like it also. When you're a starter, everything is harder for you. But slowly by experience, by getting to know everything becomes easier. And like the same thing is with them. They're experienced, they know every single option. Hey, how this works? Everything works, you know all the strategies. So it's for them. It works for them. They have gone through those all investment. They know which investment work and how they all work. So short-term investment works out for them. Experienced people. So they are mostly above 30, above 40. And then you will say, okay, so what about beginners? What about the people who are starting right now? Or what about the people who are having experience of 2 or 3 years or 5 years? Then for them, so the best option is long-term investment. Then you will say, why? Well, long-term investment, because you're at the level at you're earning your first million. So as I just told you that it's a very difficult. Very difficult. And even if I tell you, people take literally so many years, more than decades to earn their first million. Because they do not apply the right strategy, right planning. And that's why they took literally so long, more than even average. You're at the level of long-term investment. And if I tell you, most people even don't know what is long-term investment, but still they say, hey, I'm applying the long-term investment technique. How the long-term investment technique works then? If you want to do long-term investment, it's how it works. It's all about planning and strategy, which people do not apply. People are like, oh, I have to do monthly investment. Sometimes they are doing higher, sometimes they are doing lower. As when their motivation level is higher, they're doing higher. When their motivation level is down, they're doing down. Or sometimes they even doing down. They are doing nothing. Just because of the reason they're having motivation. Oh, I will have the benefits and those all things. But long-term investment doesn't work like it. Long-term investment works like it. First, you have to have the goal. That objective, hey, this much high you have to go, this much income you have to earn, this much clients you need, this much thing you have to earn. So, this is your goal, this is your objective. Then you have to measure it, how much long you will take. Then you have to assess with your current position and you will have to know that how much long it will take to you. How much long it will take. And then what you have to do in that goal planning. You have to get to know, hey, what you will do at monthly. For monthly, how you will do. For yearly, how you will do. You have to notice everything. You have to work on every single thing. You have to obviously think in the future. See how what in the future, how it will go like. And how it will give you benefit. And you have to measure every single thing. If the investment goes wrong, how you will handle it. And how the majority of the investment can go right. And how minimum investment can go wrong. Because it happens like it. You have to measure everything. And your goal should not be like, okay, it's my goal. It should be like, you shouldn't do like it. Monthly you have to invest like it, how you will do it, what date it will be, you have to do it. And also by the time you also have to get to notice it, is it giving you results? How much benefit it is giving you? Profit it is giving you? You have to notice every single thing. You have to plan like it. First objective, the goal. Then how much long it will take for you, assess with your current position. You also have to get to know if this thing goes wrong, how you will handle it. If that thing goes wrong, how you will handle it. Also have to prepare before doing investment that how the maximum of your investment can give you maximum benefit. You have to prepare before only. And for like years and years of investment, you have to write in a single day how everything will work, what's your objective, how it can give you benefit, and everything. You should not be with that mindset, okay, every single investment will give me benefit. No, you don't have to be with that mindset. You have to be like, okay, 10% or 20% will go wrong by this chance, how it can turn it wrong, and those all things. And if it turns wrong, how you will handle it. And how this 80% or 90% or 70% can go right, and how it can give you benefit, and how you will handle it and all. Get to know everything. Work on them daily. Obviously, you have to look on every single result and how, why, and if any of your investment is failing, get to know why it failed. Get the reasons. Work on it. You have to do like it. So, as it's your first million time, then as it's very difficult to hear, so now here you have to have a great reminder on it, which is actually planning and strategies. Your planning and strategy should be accurate. It should be assessing greatly with your current position. Anything should not be up and down when you're planning, otherwise, everything will be fail. So, you should be completely focused on it when you're planning, when you're setting goals, and those all everything. And everything like how much long time it will take and why you will grow at that level, and every single thing should be accurate. It should not be like, oh, like you're doing so much over. You should know very clearly what's your current position and what's your limitation and how you can just break it, how you can grow it, those all things. It's your first million. It's very difficult. You have to work on it very hard. So your planning and your whole strategy should be super duper accurate, clear. Not like, okay, it's going, let's keep going. No, you have to have a great look how it's going. Is you're having benefit or not, and why you're having benefit or not, and how this thing, same thing you can apply in your next investment. Have a great look why it's failing, why you're having benefit, why you're having profit. Write all the things. Apply that same thing in the next investment. Then you will have double. Then it will become easier for you, that first millionaire. So I hope so now you got that how your first millionaire thing comes here and how your long-term investment can work for you. How your long-term investment can work for you like your first million. Those all things, your goals and objective, how much long time it will take to you, and how you have to set your goals. Exact month, exact time should be there, having a great look to all the investments. What if you're this done wrong, how you will handle it, and you have to have a great note of your whole benefits, your whole failures, and why it failed, and those all things. And please don't be like that. If you are successfully completed your first million very easily, like not with that much difficulty, then don't be like overconfident. Hey, now every single process is now easy. Every single millionaire is now double easy than before. As everybody says that first million is harder, then other become easier as you experience a lot. But if I tell you, no, it doesn't work like it. Your experience, you get to know everything, good. But if you work that equally harder, then it will work more easier. You have to focus on that. Hey, why that first millionaire just work out for you easily? You have to know that what actually takes you to that position to earn first millionaire. What it takes you to get that first millionaire, that same thing you have to apply to the second millionaire also. Otherwise you will fail, or it can be like even more difficult than first millionaire. Because it happens with the people. Because lots of people are there who says that, hey, it become easier. Because afterwards, what actually happens is that it's the work of compounding after first millionaire. Because then it becomes easier because you got all the strategies, all the plannings, all how it all worked out. You get a great experience of it. So everybody what takes, every great things they take, then how they just apply it. And they do a compounding, then they got the results. That's how. But people do mistake here. So you have to get a look. You have to notice every single thing on your first millionaire. When you be successful in it, then with that same dedication, with that same, not with that same failure, but same dedications, that same thing which you apply, we also have to apply it there. You have to notice all the benefits, all the profit, and apply it there also. Then you will have benefit.